Hello, I am Deepak Fadnis. Welcome to this series of translations of the Abhangas of Saint Tukaram from his Abhanga Gatha into English. As you may be aware, Saint Tukaram was a very great devotee of God who became a very popular saint, and he has written in his lifetime an epic. It's a very big poetry of 4,500 verses, which is called Abhanga Gatha. Each, each verse is known as Abhanga. Abhanga is something which is indestructible. So it is a message in few words of love for God, how to seek God, and messages full of wisdom, how to live life on the earth. And it's a treasure. It's indeed a very big treasure for Marathi language, and not only for Marathi language but also for the whole world. So I thought that I should translate it into English so that the people who do not understand Marathi will still be able to enjoy and appreciate the greatness of Saint Tukaram. And with this intention, I am doing this. Please have a look at all the previous Abhangas also, and give me your feedback. I'll be very happy to listen to you, how you feel about it. Today we will translate Abhangas 495 and 496. First I will read 495 in Marathi. आता गाऊ तुझ ओविया मंगळे करू गदारोळी हरिकथा होसी निवारिता आमुचे सकळ भय तळमळ पाप पुण्य भोगिले ते भोग लावू तुझे अंगी अलिप्तया जगी होऊनी राहो तुका म्हणे आम्ही लाडीकी लेकरे न राहो अंतरे पायाविण. This is a very lovely Abhanga, very sweet. Saint Tukaram is expressing his great love for God. He is talking to God and he is telling him how he will live his life in accordance with the teaching of the scriptures. What is wonderful about this Abhanga and many other Abhangas of this type, that after reading it, our love for God and for Saint Tukaram increases many times. And that is the fun. We tend to read more and more of these Abhangas, and that is really very fine. The more we hear Lord Vitthala's name, the more we recite it, the better it is. So this is how saints motivate people to go nearer and nearer to God. When people seek God more and more, they are actually moving nearer and nearer to God. They may not be aware, they may not be knowing it, but that's a fact. So let's see the translation now. First line, Ata gau tuzo oviya mangadi karu gadaroli harikatha. Oh God, now we will sing praises to you by singing happy ovis. Ovis are short verses, just like an abhanga. Ovi is also a short verse. These are short poems and they are generally composed by saints. Now we will all sing aloud and sing together. Tukaram Maharaj says, we will all sing together very loudly your stories and your glory. We'll do Hari Katha, stories of God. And the second line, Hosi Nivarita Amuche Sakada Bhaya Tadabada Papa Punya. You will be our savior from whatever perils, whatever dangers we may encounter. You will keep us safely away from fear, from too much longing for something, and ill effects of virtues and sins. Both of them will have ill effects. So you are the one who is going to keep us away from the effects of sins as well as virtues. Then coming to the third line, Bhogile te bhog lavu tuze angi aliptaya jagi Uni Raho. This is what the scriptures have told what you should do, and he says, I'll do that. Whatever activities we indulge in, we will treat it as if you have done them, and we will submit them at your feet. God is doing it, it is God's. And by doing this, we will stay indifferently in this world. We will be unaffected by the vagaries of the world, because whatever happens is by your doing, and as per your wish I just accept everything totally. You are the enjoyer of the fruit, and with this knowledge, I will take it that I am not the doer, you are the doer. That was the third line. Very important message. It's the philosophy. The whole Hindu philosophy is based on this. And fourth line, तुका म्हणे आम्ही लाडीकी लेकरे न राहो अंतरे पाया वीणा. Beauty. The beauty is here in the fourth line. Oh God, we all are your children, very much doted by you. You dote us, all of us. We are your children. We are your most beloved children. We will not stay at any other place than your feet, not ready to leave the feet of God. Just like a child, not ready to move even an inch away from the mother, Tukaram Maharaj is not ready to move an inch away from the feet of God. What Tukaram Maharaj is conveying by saying that I will always be at your feet? He is saying that I will serve you. To be at the feet of the Lord is to be serving Him. That is why we say we are at His feet. So we serve Him. And how we serve Him? There are many ways of serving God. Tukaram Maharaj wrote such beautiful abhangas to help devotees in reaching God, and that is a great service to God he has done. This he has offered at the feet of the Lord. So what Tukaram Maharaj is doing in the last line is, he is saying, I would like to reciprocate to you, Lord. You give us so much love. I would also like to do something. So with his whole heart, he is devoting his whole life to praising God, praying God, and helping others to come near and seek God and get God. That is the beauty of this Abhanga. I like it very much. I hope you also liked my translation. And now we will go to the next Abhanga 496. I will read it in Marathi. सर्व सुखे आजी येथेची वळली, संतांची देखिली चरणांबुजे. सर्व काळ होतो आठवीत मनी, फिटली ते धणी येणे काळे. तुका म्हणे वाचा राहिली कुंठित, पुढे झाले चित्त समाधान. In the old Marathi language, he has written Tuka Mane Vacha Rahili Kuntita, but it is the same thing as Kuntita, means stopped completely, arrested. We will come to the translation. Let's see the first line. Well, let's first see this Abhanga, the general description about this Abhanga. This is a description of the feelings of Saint Tukaram after he got enlightenment. Enlightenment means holy, a funeral of all the sorrows. What you have with you is only pleasures and pleasures and pleasures, contentment, satisfaction, happiness, full happiness, immeasurable. He is completely happy in his heart and mind, fully satisfied, and he cannot go beyond these words for any further detailed description. What is worth noting here is that he is giving complete credit to the saints. He got blessed only after he has seen the feet of the saints. So let us see the translation. सर्व सुखे आजी येथेची वळली, संतांची देखिली चरणांबुजे. Charnambuje, Ambuja is lotus flower. So Charnambuje is the lotus flower of the saint's feet. Today I have received all the pleasures in the world here. At this spot I have enjoyed all the pleasures on the earth, because here today I have seen the feet of the saints. That was the first line. Second line, सर्व काळ होतो आठवीत मनी, फिटली ते धणी येणे काळे. I was aspiring to see these very feet of yours for ever and ever before. All along I was aspiring to see these feet. Today that wish has been fulfilled. And in the third line, तुका म्हणे वाचा राहिली कुंठित, पुढे झाले चित्त समाधान. Tuka says, now my ability to speak is lost. I have no words. Words cannot come out of my mouth. And there is complete satisfaction in my heart. The Abhanga gets completed there because what he has experienced is beyond words. Short and sweet Abhanga. I hope you liked my translation. With this, we complete today's program, and we will meet again Thank you very much for being with me, and we will meet again for translation of more Abhangas in future. Please have a look at all the other things on this YouTube channel also, and keep communicating. That is my request to you. Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.